So apparently I made a mistake a couple of videos ago when I tried out a pizza place here in Manchester, and the mistake was I went to the wrong pizza place. According to some people, there is a better pizza shop further up the street that does better pizza, and I should have gone there. So today I'm going to correct that mistake by trying out the other pizza place. So let's see how it compares. Okay, and this is it, the place that I should have gone to, Detroit Slim's. So according to some people, this is the better pizza place. Let's head in, check it out. Okay, and I now have my food. I was going to eat inside, but they started playing the music really loud, so you won't be able to hear me. So I decided to come outside. But the problem is, it's raining. So I've stumbled across this place, which is called Hatch. And I don't quite know what it is. I think it's closed down or something, but they still have the seats available. So check it out. It's a big seating area. You can see Hatch on the wall over there. You've got loads of seating. So I think I'm just going to eat in here. Let me show you what I got from Detroit Slim's, because I ordered some pretty delicious sounding pizzas. Let me give you a closer look. Okay, so check this out. Look at this. So we've got these Detroit Slim pizzas. That is a cheeseburger pizza, a pepperoni pizza, which I think is their speciality because that was the most expensive. And I got this one, which doesn't have a label, but that is a parmo pizza. It sounds delicious. And I got some fries as well, plus a couple of sauces, some hot honey and garlic and herb. Right, let's dig into these. The first thing I'm going to try is these fries. So these are Detroit Slim fries. Different to fries that you get from other places, but I went for the Cajun seasoning. So check that out. Look at those fries. So they are a sort of U shape. I don't know if you can see that. Like a boat. You've got Cajun seasoning on them. They actually look and smell quite nice. Let's go in for a taste. You know what, these are good fries. So they might not look it because it's this sort of boat-shaped, U-shaped fry, but you bite into it, it's crispy on the outside, you get a nice crunch, the potato is soft in the middle, a good floury potato flavour, and then you get that Cajun seasoning, which is a little spicy, a little bit sweet. You can taste the paprika, maybe a slight kick, but these are good fries. I think though they're going to be improved by dipping them in some of the sauces. So I'm going to go in for the garlic and herb sauce first. Check that out. This it looks nice and thick, nice and runny as well. Runny and thick at the same time. It's kind of thick and runny. Check that out. Right, let's dip in a fry. Garlic and herb sauce with Cajun seasoned fries. Let's try it. Okay, you can definitely taste the garlic in there. So as you can see, it is thick, but it does have a bit of a run to it. So it's creamy, a little bit sour. You definitely get the garlic, you get some herb. That's a good dip. Next up, I'm going to try some hot honey. So hot honey has seemed to become a trend only recently, because a couple of years ago this wasn't really that popular. I didn't used to see it anywhere, but now you see hot honey everywhere. So I think this is honey with some chili in it. Right, check that out. Let's go for a bite of this hot honey. So this hot honey, if I'm honest, kind of tastes like a sweet chili sauce. So if you have a sweet chili sauce at home, This is kind of what it tastes like, but maybe a little bit more syrupy and sweet. But still good. Right, let's move on to some of the pizzas, the main event. So I'm going to go for this first one, which is a cheeseburger pizza. Check this out. I'm not going to lie, but this pizza, it actually looks better than the other place. So that's cheeseburger on a pizza. You've got beef, you've got onions, you've got gherkins, you've got the cheese as well, and it actually smells like a Big Mac. Let me take it out. You know what? Pretty big slice as well. Check out the size of that. It's like a pizza boat. Looks like it's got some good crispy edges. Right, let's go for a bite of this cheeseburger pizza. So that is exactly what it says on the tin. It is cheeseburger on a pizza. So you bite into it, you get a good crisp from the outside of the pizza there. The cheese has sort of caramelized and charred, has gone a bit hard. So you get a crunch when you bite into it. You get the soft bread, which is a little chewy, and then you get the topping, the burger. So it actually tastes like, you know what, it tastes like a Big Mac. It's got like a sauce on it. It's a little sour and creamy. You get the onions, a fresh crunch from the onions, you get the cheese, and you get the beefiness from the burger. This, you know what, is a good pizza. Okay, so next up, I'm going to try the parmo pizza. So if you don't know what a parmo is, it's kind of like a speciality of around Middlesbrough and that sort of area, but I have seen it in other countries like America or Australia, so I'm not sure exactly where it started, if it started here and spread, or it came from somewhere else, another country, to the UK. If you know, comment below. But this is your parmo pizza. Check that out. So you've got the same crispy base with the cheese. The topping is chicken, breaded chicken with like a creamy cheesy sauce. I think you've got the regular tomato sauce that you would get on the pizza as well, the pizza base. This kind of smells like a cheesy garlic bread, but it looks 10 times better. Right, let's go for a bite. Okay, again, this is a great pizza. So you bite into that, you get the crunch from the base and the cheese, but on top this time you get the breaded chicken. So you get some nice, a little bit of a crunch from the outside of a chicken, get the chicken flavour, really strong herb as well to this one, a good bit of cheese. You know what, not as cheesy as I thought it would be, because I would have thought a parmo pizza would be really cheesy, but this is just your regular kind of cheesy. You know what this is? This is your regular pizza with some chicken on top, extra herbs, and the garlic bread sort of seasoning on there. I'm not sure if it's totally what I would call a parmo pizza. Maybe it's just a chicken pizza, but it's still delicious. I think though this pizza is definitely going to benefit from garlic and herb sauce, so check that out. Chicken and parmo pizza in garlic and herb sauce. That is going to be a bite. Let's go for it. So that works really well. So you bite into the pizza, you get the crispiness, you get the chicken, but then you get the garlic sauce, which is creamy, but there's a little bit of a sour flavour in there, maybe a bit of vinegar. So it cuts through the fattiness of that pizza. Okay, and you know what? Let's try it dipped in the hot honey. So check that out. Chicken parmo pizza in hot honey. Right, let's go for a bite of this. You know what? I can't quite decide which dip I like more, because with this hot honey, you get the sweetness, syrupiness, a little bit of a kick, a little bit of a spice. With the garlic and herb, you get that creaminess, and a little bit of a sour flavour. I think they're on par with each other. Check out that hot honey. Right, let's move on to the main event, the pepperoni crown, this is called, which I think is their signature pizza because it was the most expensive. So check this out. Yeah, I think, have you even got pepperoni on the sides? Check that out. You've got it lined with pepperoni around the outsides. So that is a pepperoni pizza, but with a lot of pepperoni on it. Check that out. So I remember the last pizza place I went to, it didn't have much pepperoni on it, but you can't say that about this pizza. Look at that. So you've got pepperoni lining both sides, and around the edges that same crispy cheesy base. You know what, let's just go for a bite of this. Okay, so you bite into this one and it's almost like biting into bacon. So immediately you get the crunch from the base with that cheese that's hardened and crisped up, but then you get the crispy pepperoni too. So that pepperoni on the outside, that is also kind of crispy, kind of like a smoked bacon. Then you get the pepperoni on top, which is a little softer but still crispy. You get the cheesiness of the cheese, and then that nice chewy base with a little bit of tomato sauce on there as well. That, you know what, that's a good pepperoni pizza, and you actually get a lot of pepperoni. Okay, I think this is going to be a bite that might be the best of this whole meal. Got the pepperoni pizza in garlic and herb dip. Check that out. That is going to be indulgent. Right, let's go for it. Again, it works perfectly. The kind of little bit of a sourness from that garlic and herb dip definitely works. But let's try it with this hot honey. Check that out. Pepperoni pizza with hot honey. Right, let's go for a bite of this. You know what, I think the hot honey actually works better because it gives you that sweetness to cut through the saltiness of the pepperoni and the pizza, but it also gives you a little bit of that spice as well. These are some good dips. Right, it's time for some combos. So the first one to go for is the cheeseburger pizza with fries. So cheeseburger, burger and fries is a good combo when you eat an actual burger, but when you've got a burger pizza, I think you've got to combo it with some of these fries. So these are Cajun fries with burger pizza. Right, let's go for it. You know what, that's good, but I'm going to dip it in some garlic dip. So there you go. That is going to be delicious. Burger pizza with Cajun fries and garlic and herb dip. Right, let's do it. Okay, and for the ultimate combo bite of this meal, I think you know where it was going. So this is pepperoni pizza and chicken parmo pizza sandwich with Cajun fries in the middle. Check that out. And to make it even better, I'm going to dip it in some hot honey. Right, I've lost a fry. Let me go on this side and dip it in some hot honey. Right, there you go. That is the ultimate combo of this meal. Let's try it. Okay, this is one indulgent pizza meal, and you know what, maybe the best pizza I've ever had. Check it out. This is some delicious pizza. Okay, let me finish as much of this up as I can, and I'll give you a roundup of the total cost and how it compares to the other pizza place. You know, I didn't see that on the way in. What a great meal that was. Everything was delicious. So you had the cheeseburger pizza, which literally tasted like a Big Mac on a pizza. You had the chicken parmo pizza as well, which wasn't quite a chicken parmo pizza. I think it was just a pizza with chicken on top and some extra herbs. And then you had the pepperoni pizza. Now that was fantastic. That was delicious. You weren't scrimping on the pepperoni there. They gave you loads, and you even had some around the edges. But I think the big surprise was the fries. They were delicious, really, really nice, especially with that Cajun seasoning. Really crispy, soft and fluffy in the middle. Good fries. And both the dips were good too. Right, let's go through the total costs. Okay, so the cheeseburger pizza, that was £9. The chicken parmo pizza, that was £9 too. Now the pepperoni, a little bit more expensive, that was £9.50. The Cajun fries, £3.50, and the two dips were £1.50 each. So that all gives you a total of £34 for 3 pizzas, fries and a couple of dips. How did it compare though to the other pizza shop? Well, I would say this place is definitely better, especially the pepperoni. You had loads more pepperoni on the pizza. I think at the first place I went to, I think there was only 5 pieces, but here you get it on top and all the way around the edges. It's a little bit more expensive, but I think you get more quality food. So I think this place, in my opinion, is better. But what do you think? Comment down below your thoughts. Which place did you prefer? This is quite a nice area, this. Okay, if you like the video, click on the thumbs up icon below and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.